Affixes are also a very important component of morphology. Affixes we have discussed in detail. Affixes are often the bound morphemes and include prefixes, suffixes, infixes, and circumfixes. Okay, some words might be new here, like prefixes and suffixes you are well aware of since you have been studying since your childhood. Infixes and circumfixes maybe you have heard for the first time, or you read them but you do not remember them. Anyway, affixes are the bound morphemes. They are bound morphemes because they cannot occur alone. Prefixes cannot occur alone. Suffixes cannot occur alone. Infixes cannot occur alone. And same way, circumfixes cannot occur alone. Prefixes are added in the beginning of a free morpheme. You know that. Prefixes are added in the beginning of a free morpheme. You have a free morpheme. When you add a bound morpheme in the beginning, you call it a prefix. And suffixes are added in the end. And when you add a bound morpheme at the end of a free word, a free morpheme, you call it suffix. Infixes, yes, infixes are inserted in between the morphemes. Where they inserted? In between the free morphemes. In between the free morphemes. And circumfixes are attached to another morpheme at the beginning and end. Circumfixes are those bound morphemes which are added at the beginning and end of a word of a free morpheme. Is it fine? For example, unthoughtful. Unthoughtful. Now, unthoughtful, un is a prefix and full is a suffix, and thought is a free morpheme, a free word. What is it? It's a free word, free morpheme, because it can occur alone. So unthoughtful is a circumfix. Same way, unmindful or unlawful. You can have a number of like, you know, and these are the ones that we call circumfixes now. Otherwise, circumfixes, you know, they were traditionally were very few, although then they were popular some centuries ago, say 100 or 200 years earlier, but now they are not that popular. Only suffixes and prefixes, you know, we use in forming words. And yeah, this word is also seem to be a new word for you, I think. Infix. Infix, you know, you already have a word like say spoonful. So if you add spoon, if you say spoonsful, 3 spoonsful, since you have added s after spoon, spoonful is already a word. Okay, it's a compound word. No, it's not a compound word because full is a suffix. It's a bound morpheme. So spoonsful, spoon is a free morpheme, full is a suffix, and you are adding s. So they are in a way 2 suffixes added to spoon. Spoonsful, and this is inserted in between. Since it is inserted in between, it is called as infix. Okay, so that's clear, I hope. Affixes also we have discussed, you know, earlier, but we dealt with only suffixes and prefixes because they are the ones which are usually say used in forming words in the English language. Circumfixes are less common in English than in German and other languages. Here in German they are very common. Circumfixes are say very freely used in German and other languages. Moreover, they are not productive affixes. This is very important, and just I would like to underline this. Productive. They are not productive affixes. Circumfixes are not productive affixes. Affixes are productive if new words are coined by using them. Okay, they are called as productive words when new words are coined by using them. Like you are using them, but they are not forming a new word. You're not able to coin a new word by using them. That means it is unproductive. So circumfixes are not productive there in the English language. We do not have productive affixes there in the English language. In English, new words are formed by using either suffixes and prefixes, as we were talking about. In English, new words are formed by using either suffixes or prefixes and not circumfixes. I gave you an example of unlawful, unthoughtful, unmindful, words like that. Or say mismanagement, for that matter. You have miss in the beginning and meant. But you know, this is how, if you like go on the internet or say look for new books which are available on morphology, then you can find these instances of circumfix. However, historically, circumfixes used to be more productive, and there is one example that was very common historically, is the a and ing. A was used as a suffix. A was used as a prefix in the beginning, that means, and ing, you know, is still used in the end, at the end, as a suffix. So this circumfix was very common historically. A is attached to the beginning of a word, while ing to the end. This circumfix was typically attached to the verbs. Okay, where was it attached? To the verbs. This I reminded of. For example, say wait. Like I'm waiting for you. Wait. So awaiting. Awaiting. A is added as a prefix, and ing is added as a suffix to waiting, and makes the word awaiting. So this is circumfix, and then stance of circumfix. It changed the meaning of the root word. Root word means, which is the main verb, suggesting that activity is being done right at the moment. When you add ing, that means the activity is being done at that moment also. When like he kept awaiting, that means the activity went on till a certain point in time. Is this okay? Now you know what is circumfix. When a prefix is added in the beginning and suffix is added at the end of a free morpheme, you call it a circumfix. And historically, this was the most common aing circumfix which was used by the language writers, or by the speakers of English language, you may say, or the users of English language. Is this fine? So you know what are affixes. We have suffixes, we have prefixes, we have circumfixes, and we have affixes.